Hi, this is Grandpa, and this is Grandpa's Underworld. Tonight, we're going to talk about the things that you find in food and can be a surprise. No matter what word you want to use when you find a little extra in your food, it's always a surprise. First of all, I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me and my wife. It was in 1986. We needed a loaf of bread, so we walked about a block and a half to the bread store. And we got a couple of loaves, took it back to the house. I started to make a sandwich when I noticed it looked like I had a cinnamon roll on a slice of my bread. So I dug out some more. And it looked like they all had little cinnamon rolls. But when I figured it out, it was actually a rolled up newspaper that had been sliced after it had been baked. Think about really cool, huh? You can read your paper while you're eating your paper. And then in the year 2000, my wife and I were eating at a Wendy's. She ordered a salad, was eating it, when she luckily spotted a staple in it. In Boston, a person named Jorge Fuentes bought a bag of grapes. As he dumped them into a bowl to wash them, he realized that there was something in it with him. Turns out he also bought a black widow spider. Fred Negri, he bought a can of Pepsi, tasted really gross. When he dumped it out, it looked like pink spaghetti. He contacted the FDA, and they said it was either a frog or a toad. Yummy. In 2010, the Hoffmans bought a bag of frozen veggies. When they opened the bag, to their surprise, there was a frozen frog in there. John Agassi, in 2008, found a sharp bread knife baked into a loaf of bread. Luckily, he bit down on the handle. In Pennsylvania, in 1999, William Smith went into McDonald's and ordered a Big Mac. When he took a bite of the sandwich, he got a condom in it. Talk about a free meal. Stephanie Granger bought a pint of ice cream from Walmart that actually had a razor in it. I don't know if it was a electric razor or a straight razor. Anyway, in 2009, a 7-year-old girl found a condom in her French fries that she had gotten from McDonald's. In North Carolina in 2005, Clarence Stowers was eating Cole's frozen custard when he found a finger. In 2009, Stephen Forrest of England found a mouse baked into a loaf of bread that he had just purchased. In Texas, a woman was eating a Milky Way candy bar when she bit down on something hard, and it was a human tooth, only it wasn't hers. And it's gross to see bugs and roaches rolling in a restaurant, but can you imagine eating a McDonald's hash brown and finding a cockroach inside of it? A Reddit user named LinkBoyJT did just that. In 2008, patrons in a pub in Sydney was served chocolate gelato with poop in it. You see, if they complained about how noisy the pub was, they would get a free gelato for their trouble. 2 of the customers became very ill, and they turned it into the food police there. A woman ordered chicken nuggets for her son and herself, and when all of a sudden he yelled, "Don't eat that!" Shocked, she looked down and saw a chicken head in between her fingers. Gross. Brianna Ralston picked up some tacos for her family when she realized that there was blood on the bag of tacos and the papers, and the employee had cut her finger and they'd set the food out anyways. Wow. In Britain, Kate Barrett bought a jar of masala sauce from a store. She poured it over her chicken, but it seemed sort of clumpy, so she took a closer look and she saw a tail and whiskers. Okay. Axel Claus went to the Bull Bear restaurant and he ordered a steak and took a big bite, and he got a bloody tampon. So he went and rinsed out his mouth with some brandy and went straight to the hospital where he was tested for blood-borne diseases. Again in Britain, a customer found a mouse in a can of beans. In Ireland, a woman was eating what she thought was a piece of bread. When she seemed she couldn't chew it, she spit it out and saw she'd been chewing on a piece of glove. In 2013, Logan Rattay, a 6-year-old kid, ate at Walmart, got a donut there, ended up in the hospital with many tiny, sharp pieces of metal in his stomach. You know, folks, it's really sad no matter where you go, no matter what you do, people either do something to your food putting crap in our food that we don't want. It's bad enough for all the chemicals and the sugars and the salts, and then they end up putting other crap in there. I know they're allowed to put so many bugs and bugs' feet and bugs' legs and whatever else. But anyway, that's all I got for tonight. We'll see you later.